Three men who pleaded guilty to conspiracy to rape laughed in the dock at Craigavon Crown Court on Wednesday, May the 10th, when they received jail sentences which could see them released within a month. Oral Teglas, aged 23, Ioan Oral Lakatos, aged 27, and Florn Kirpasi, aged 36, of North Street, Portadown, all pleaded guilty to conspiracy to rape a woman in August 25th of 2014. The men smirked and smiled as a Romanian interpreter translated the jail terms handed down by the district judge Donna McColgan. Lakatos and Kirpasi were sentenced to 5.5 years in jail, 33 months in custody and 33 on licence, while Teglas was jailed for 5 years, 30 months in prison and 30 months on licence. However, with the time served, Teglas could be released within days, while the other two released in the next month. The judge recounted how the 22-year-old student had met the defendants at Bar 2 in Portadown. She said the victim had recently returned home from university and had gone with friends to the bar. Over the next few hours, she had danced and had some drinks. The next thing she remembers was being in a bed with a man she believed to have been of Indian extraction on top of her. The judge said she saw another man watching, but she was blanking in and out of consciousness. She remembers telling the man to stop. When he stopped, a second man raped her. The victim had attempted to get up but was held down. Eventually her phone, bag and shoes were handed back to her and she ran down the stairs. She went outside but didn't know the area she was in. She accepted a lift from two of the men from the house where she was attacked, but she believed that they couldn't do anything more to her. When she returned to Bar 2, she called her father and told him what had happened. He described his daughter as distant and disconnected and brought her to the emergency department. At that stage, the police were called, and later a house in Damard Avenue, Portadown, was searched and a BMW car belonging to Lakatos was seized. The men who rented the property at Damard Avenue had left the jurisdiction. Judge McColgan revealed their victim had dropped out of university, had made 2 serious attempts at taking her own life, suffered from anorexia and severe depression, was at one stage sectioned under the Mental Health Act, and had a promising career stolen from her. The judge ordered all 3 to sign the sex offenders register for an indefinite period, but declined to make a sexual offences prevention order, having heard that once freed, the trio are likely to be deported. My thoughts go out to the victim of this heinous crime, which to me is probably being made all the worse by the fact that these men responsible have got such measly sentences for what they've done, and I can't see on either the Belfast Telegraph or the Portadown Times what the reasoning was for giving them such a measly sentence. I just can't help but think, and call this horrible if you will, but I'm just going to say with the trend that's going through Europe, if these people had have been white and had spoke English and been British nationals, would the sentence have been the same? Because they're Romanians, and because they appear of Indian descent, and because they can't speak English, is this a possible reason why they got away with it? I mean, it's such a heinous thing to think of, but that seems to be the only explanation I can come up with. It's ridiculous. I mean, as the Belfast Telegraph says here, the judge told the trio they would spend the same time on licence. The 3 Romanian nationals laughed with each other, and the 3 other men sitting a few feet away in the public gallery. To laugh at that sentence, that is disgusting. That tells you that the sentence is nowhere near harsh enough. This is insane to me. How could the judge even conceive of giving them such a pathetic sentence? I mean, is this the kind of world that liberals are trying to create for us? This kind of world where rapists can virtually get away with rape as long as they've got dark-coloured skin or don't speak English or come from a foreign country? Is that really what you want to live in? Is that what you want your children to live in? I'm just saying this because, to me, these men did not get anywhere near the sort of sentence that they should have received. It's bonkers. It's absolutely insane. I don't know what you guys think of this. I'd like to think yous are just as outraged as I am. But leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'm totally furious with this, and I don't normally do these shorter videos, but that's just my thoughts.